Brother, only at 33% charged. Yeah. I could.
You were there for a while.
I know. Crazy, isn't it? Guess it just didn't charge fast. Well, I was also playing the game and charging my phone, but I wouldn't think that. What up, guys? You want to put this up? You want to put that up? What's up, guys? Oh, not a lot. Just got the beat out of me at some Valorant.
You didn't do good?
No, I was our team MVP, but just garbage, bro. I had 10 assists. I got one shot a lot. It was a vibe, though. It was a vibe. How was the jerk-off session today, Tanner? Pretty good. Always is. But then when I was done playing Valorant, like, because the coffee shop closes, bro, I hear them all yelling something about, like, Amon, you can play with him. Bro, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you guys gotta say. I love you guys. It's all love. Hear me out. It's all love. But you want me to be real about her spirit or her soul, that she's not real in flesh? I'm not doing that. It's not worth it. Not worth it. And no hate in my life. Like, yeah, you could play with me. I'm just not going to really acknowledge it. Why? Bro, you have me picking up shit asking if it's chocolate. I can't do that my whole life. Like, you just can't play. You know what I mean? What do I mean? I'll be looking for chocolate everywhere. I'll be picking up shit like, oh, is this chocolate? And you're going to say, well, that's what being real is. I don't have time for that. I ain't got time for that. Be real in flesh. You want to be real in flesh? Be real in flesh. This isn't a fucking game. You know what I mean? I'm a real ass fucking person. I get if you guys want to say, well, it's real on this side. My family? I'll just tell you, I'm not. I love Iman and everything. I'm not doing that. I'm not talking to every person like I'm talking to Iman, and I can hear the voice change through the game, and it's like, why? Because she might have a voice changer, or because it's not Iman. How many people does that open the door up to? Anybody? I can't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You want to play? Just call me. I was real as fucking flesh about this shit. And somebody's like, well, is your real streams love? Oh, I don't know. Is it my soul? Probably not, no. The stream? The computer?
Did your phone? My bad for interrupting.
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
The stream? It's a computer. Is that my real love? Like a woman? Well, then it wouldn't be real, would it? You're asking if my stream's love is different than my real love? Well, then it wouldn't be real. Because I'm real and I stream. All right, teriyaki, fix it. You're on timeout. Don't want the hate here.
Says
right?
Something about me?
No, he just said fuck somebody here. I understand. But and it's no hate in my life or my heart. Like, dude, I'm on a real bad losing streak, bro. I was 10-2 one game. 10 kills, 2 deaths, 2 assists. We still lost. We forfeited, I think. It was like 24-10. Still lost. It's like, how? No idea. Do you believe in love?
It's a myth.
What do you mean, do I believe in love? I know love is real. Believe in it? I don't know what's really there to believe in. They told you what love is in the Bible. 1 Corinthians, I think it's 13. I just reread it the other day. It's patient, it's kind, doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, it doesn't do these things. So, do I believe in it? That's like asking me if I believe in a tree. You believe that tree? I guess. I don't know what you mean. Like, let me put it like this. I can love food. Is that a person? No. I love a dog. Is that a person? No. Love my phone. Is that a person? No. But all of these things deteriorate and will go, so you might as well love God above all else. So when you guys are like, well, you can be real with them and you can do all this other shit. Bro, I don't know. Whatever. I love God, so I'll just sit through this shit. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Only with you, Evie. God is love, and you believe in God. Well, God is all. Is God just love?
Hey,
He created everything around you. Do you find not love in this world? You know He created it.
who's your mods? Guava?
I don't know. Super Sexy is, and David is right now, it looks like.
Yeah, too.
But do I believe in love? Yes. Is God love? God's a lot of things. God's majestic. I don't want to put like one thing to like God is everything. But do I believe in love? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's all love, you know. Do I believe in it? Yeah. It got a little shady because I went into inside, so like the clouds are out now, but to play on the computer. Why? I just had to charge the laptop and I was gonna play a game or two of Valorant. But when I do that, if I'm not real with like Amon or the other streamers, then I'm not being real with like the streamers who do that. Do you know about Wayne Gang? No. Then it's hard because like you got to be real with them while you're playing because that's what they do. Bitch, I did this before a lot of you were probably born. Maybe not Valorant, but I play games. Just it got dirty inside because of the things they would do. What's Wayne Gang? And so it's no hate in my life, but I just don't really acknowledge like.
Ooh, damn, talking about bend over. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what's real in the
I
streets.
heard.
That's what's real in the streets. He said, come to the gym. Come to the gym. Because that's what I was about to do. I was about to go hit the gym. Do some abs so he can hit he can do whatever the hell. Take a shower.
No, they had passed by when you were inside. I don't think they're going to the gym, though.
That's what they said.
No, I know, but they're just walking around, brother.
It's a religious gang on TikTok. I don't do much gangs, but I also don't do much social media. I don't like a lot of it because fight the devil. But you understand though, like sometimes that's like for popularity. You can do that shit in quiet. A lot of us do. David does. I do. David was about to get Drake the other day, but there's no reason. Some of us do that in quiet because at some point it's like you're doing it for popularity. You know what I mean? That's like going and praying in front of a whole bunch of people to almost get acknowledged. That's why we say pray in like behind closed doors in your home. You know what I mean? But I pray before every meal. It's not a bad thing, but it's like somebody on the internet, you know, posting a video to get a whole bunch of likes and they're using almost Jesus or God to do that. I don't much fucks with that shit. I'm like, oh no. Because it seems like you're deliberately doing good on the internet to put yourself above so that people will like you like that. I just don't like that. I just like good people, which means like good people is like real shit in the streets. You know what I mean? Just like be real. You don't have to record, you don't have to record yourself fucking helping somebody. I don't much like that. Love to see it every once in a while, but no, I don't play GTA. I'm not a huge fan of GTA. It's a lot of real fake life shit. A lot of people like GTA because they're not very real in the world. That's not shit they would do. But you can go get money there and do all this other shit. Sell drugs and whatnot. I don't know. So I don't really like that shit. I also don't really like role-playing. I don't know how to role-play. I'm just that you know what I mean? I'm just that dude, so. But I love Valorant. I love Halo. Love Apex. Oh, I love Apex. I've been enjoying Valorant a lot more now that I'm not getting kicked from every game. It is a little bit more fun. It's very much more enjoyable. Counter-Strike? I haven't played Counter-Strike. Would I? Probably not. I like abilities. Not just grenades, but like abilities and shit. That's why I like Apex and Halo. You get little abilities sometimes and whatnot. Love that shit. Because just a gun game is kind of almost like, except I fucking love the boxes in Counter-Strike. Excuse my language. Love the boxes. Love boxes. Love seeing people open them and try to get good stuff. It's like opening a pack in FIFA. Oh, I love it. 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 You get one of the legendary cards. Oh, man. So I would play Counter-Strike just for that. It's really tough, though. Like, if I'm going to be honest, you're what I feel like either good or not good. Kind of, I guess, like every game, but you don't find very not good players. Rainbow Six Siege, I used to, yeah, I used to play Rainbow Six. Well, I like Battlefield 2, but I used to play Rainbow Six, like the first one. I love Rainbow Six. Real, like that seems real, you know. But yeah, dude, I think something was happening inside with Iman or something. Are you watching the World Cup? Always? Yep. I mean, I haven't watched the last couple games because it's the end of the bracket and those teams who've made it have pretty well made it. So, like, I haven't really watched, but yeah. But yeah, and then I hear something about like Jeff's Truth or something inside, which either way, I have no idea. The weirdest question while I was playing, like after I got done playing Valorant, was somebody was like, "Hey, what's your stream's love? Is it My Soul?" I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'll put it like this. Like, I was loving on Iman, but I was being real. I didn't know it was, like, real through the internet and all this other shit. And then it's like, oh, you wake up and it's real through the internet. So, like, I still love on old girl, but, like, if she's not going to make it real, she's not going to make it real. So, you just keep moving. You know what I mean? And it's no hate. It's just like, bro, you be sitting here waiting on the world to change. You get to go ahead, die right there, I guess. The world ain't gonna change, bro. It's gonna get worse before it ever gets better, and then we'll just delete it. So yeah, it was real weird in there playing Valorant, but loved Valorant. I played pretty well. I played all right. I started out like 1-5 with 8 assists. It was like, okay, we're doing this right now. Only finished with 2 extra assists. So, like, 12, 15, or 14, 15, and 10. Something like that. Got that triple-double, though. So yeah. Which, and it's no hate in my heart. It's just I can't sit there and try to be real with somebody through the internet. that'll have me watching porn saying I'm getting laid. I can't do that. I won't do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I won't do that. I'm not doing that. It's just not real enough. And then because of that, I've just gotten back to like my real love and gotten more real. So I'm just, chilling out in the world normally, just loving on people. And not to say that like I'm necessarily that like, dude, I'm just a man. I love women. I love beautiful women. I like getting laid. I love getting laid. Don't get laid though, because I don't, unless you're on the same page, like friends with benefits. I'm not even gonna like provoke that type of relationship. Like oh, we could be friends, and then just you just got to set the line and draw the line. So I'm very straightforward, very blunt about it. Like, hey, you want to like friends with benefits? It's cool. Holler when you're alone or something. Maybe. I don't know. Sexy nerd does his own thing. He doesn't have to repent to me. You just got to repent. Not necessarily to me. I don't need to hear that. Probably has to apologize to you if you felt like you were done wrong. But yeah, probably a little bit. Maybe, who knows? Just living and loving, bro. It was a great game. I thought we had the comeback. We should have had the comeback. I kind of choked it a couple times. Not the best aim, but Yeah, no fighting, no arguing, just relax, guys. It's good. Life's good. God's great. It's all love. It's all love. And I'm going to stay loving. But like if I go get on the internet and something changes in the world and you guys are like, oh, he's not being loving, that's probably not me. I'm not worried about anything that Super Sexy does or has. If he wants to tell me, he can. So I don't want to get too caught up in that teriyaki. Thank you, though. I don't go through my day wondering what other dudes do. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not. I don't even wonder what girls do. I'm not that type of guy. Like, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. You know what I mean? I think somebody right there said, if you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat. I have no idea.
Yo, real quick, little message. Yo, for the mods, don't delete teriyakis. Whatever you say, just let it be, bruh.
I'll delete it if I want it gone.
Okay, you're the only one. I'm going to just say that. But, like,
why? Why? Teriyaki's weird at times.
Yeah, but that's what keeps it interesting, bruh.
Maybe to you, I don't like him coming in telling people themselves. And he says some pretty off-the-wall shit.
But you know he doesn't really mean it, bro. He got a big heart, bro. You know?
Listen, and I do know he has a big heart, but like, if I tell my kid not to go across the street, they go across the street. Great kid, love my kid. I'm going to have to spank their ass or punish them.
Okay, but you got to give him at least one warning every day, because he's going to fuck up every day, bro.
Everybody is. He's just got to figure out how to tone it in.
No, of course, but at least give him a warning, bro.
But you know that teriyaki was banned on Twitch. Not by me either. It's not on my shit. He was banned on Twitch for 7 days or suspended. So he's been doing something that Twitch hasn't been liking. So, listen, well, you can't come in here with that nonsense.
Y'all gotta cut him some slack, though, bro.
I mean, I understand he's a good guy, but just, it's cool. But yeah, guys, I mean, shit, dude. I got my family over here still trying to be real about shit. I told you guys, this is like, and I think my family will be forgiven. Me and Kendrick kind of have the same vibe on it, but I think that my family's a part of 12. I think that's who my family is. So there's a punishment for them, though they have a big heart too. Be nice. Be nice, Teriyaki. We don't need that type of negative. We don't need that type of negativity in here. We don't need that type of negativity. That negativity, if we're up in the world and you're bringing negative shit, you're bringing us down. Keep it light and fun and have fun. Don't say stuff that'll bring us down. Well, why are you going to get upset? Don't get upset. If you get upset, somebody else wins. That's why I was trying to tell John earlier today. You know, if you get upset, somebody else is winning. Don't get upset. I understand, man. I understand. Mods, please don't just delete random messages. Please don't abuse your mod privileges, please. And I imagine I could go back and probably see. I'm not going to go look. But Teriyaki, don't get upset. We're all in this together. You know? You like me, I like you. Sexy likes me, I like him. That's just the way it is. Be nice, be loving. There's no telling. There could be somebody sitting here watching that is a mod and just hasn't said anything, Teriyaki. It could be. You might have had a couple. Not one time. You might have had a couple as soon as you started. Sometimes you go off the wall on some shit. But normally you're just talking and having fun, so it's okay. I've been timed out. No, yeah, I don't know how you delete a message. Honestly, I could probably like delete the message, but on my controls, without me going through something, all I get to do is timeout, ban, or something else. Let me see. Oh, I could delete a message. I can delete a message. I should have deleted. Nice, dude. Nice. You're probably right. But it could be anybody. I'm not going to go back and look. Let's just move on. It's okay. Just don't do it again. Don't just delete messages. Let's chill and have fun. Otherwise, I'll just end the stream. Because I could go for a walk or go back to the gym.
What you mean? What's going on?
Nothing. Just Teriyaki's getting frustrated.
Bro, it's cause...
Be nice.
Yo.
Be nice.
Tanner, man, he's just let him get it out, bro. You know me, when I'm mad, you let me take it out, bro. You too, bro. Vice versa. Whenever we just gotta let it out.
But this is different than like talking one-on-one. He's telling somebody else to fuck off. He's telling somebody else to shut up. That's not getting out your anger. You're taking your anger out on somebody else. That's what I don't like. That's why I get upset with you when you, like today, like you didn't get your shit. You started to get frustrated with me. You stopped talking to me, and I'm like, well, don't take it out on me. I asked you if you like dogs. Well, yeah. You know, don't take it out on me. It's misplaced anger. Sexy, just quit.
Yo, Teriyaki, just be racist on the chat. That's better.
It'll get you banned.
What? Being racist?
Yes.
At least he's not being disrespectful to them, though.
That's still disrespectful.
But it's jokes, though, bro. That's how we joke around. We joke around about politics, race, everything, bro.
Being a racist is not joking. That's being hateful. That's being hateful.
Yeah, but
that's how you get banned on Twitch.
I gotta make my own platform, bro.
You do.
I'll fucking let everyone be racist, bro. But I'm talking about like an app, bro. Like a different one. Ain't nobody get banned for nothing, bro.
you're not gonna have a lot of good people in there. You're not gonna be satisfied with it. You get mad at David for telling you to toughen up. You get mad at David for telling you to toughen up.
As long as you're not talking shit to me, I don't care.
They're gonna talk shit to you. You look like Mohammed and you say you're Hispanic. They're gonna be an asshole. It's a good reason to get banned. That was the darkness I was putting up with. That was the darkness that was sitting on my soul. How'd I know? Because when I pop truths, what the truths are almost like a pimple. You know, you see like a whitehead, it's like a pimple. But somebody tries to break that truth apart, and so when it's pushed out, it'll come out as like a pimple. And so it was like there was like a pimple on my leg, almost like a cyst. Wasn't a car, it was like 5 or 6 motorcycles. Yeah, 5 or 6 of them. In South Park terms, we call them fags. It is not derogatory towards gay people. We went to court in it on South Park. Oh, this really does make sense. You're just sitting there streaming. Somebody comes by, you know, like fags, thinking you look cool. Probably not. Yet. That was a motorcycle. That was 6 motorcycles, guys. There's no reason to argue. I told you what it is. It's done. It's over. You guys are just going back and forth, and I'll put you both on timeout. Sexy, quit agging them on, or I'll take away the mod for a little bit. You're causing turmoil. Just be loving. It's like you guys are headbutting right now, and it's like, don't need that here. Anyways, so a lot of weird shit going on. A lot of weird shit going on when I went to play games. But that was like the evil trying to be real. So it was strange up in there in the coffee shop. Actually, there was a beautiful girl and I was talking to her about a whole bunch of shit. She said to keep talking to her. As she went away, she would listen. But I was in the middle of a game. Nope, hasn't rained here in a long time. Actually, it sprinkled the other day. 2 or 3 days ago, it sprinkled. But it hasn't rained. Since I've been back here. Actually, the first time it really fucking rained here was oh my God. First time it really rained here was the first time I got here. When I first got here. Yeah, dude, like 70. It's normally 70 something here. Just nice, relaxing, chill. Pretty hot. I mean, it feels hot, but what was Erie going on about? Do you believe in love? I mean, what do you mean? Was he still here? Did they leave? Did he leave? Guys, I get, listen to me, trust me here. I get you guys are sitting here like some girls hollering, Amon's real truth. Kendrick won he didn't win. I wouldn't sit there. I wouldn't die on that hill. Don't do it. Trust me, don't do it. Don't die on that hill. Don't sit here and say Amon's real truth. Don't talk about Amon's truth. Let Amon worry about her own truth. If that's what she wants to say, that's what she can say. But I promise you, Kendrick did not win. He did not win, though we gift him everything. He conquered for sure. Actually, I was here to get the Son of God's soul, so that wasn't really in my bag of, things to do, was to conquer. Somebody was sent with me to conquer. Yeah, I'd be upset too. I'd take it back. Take it back. I need help financially. Thank you, sexy. Thank you for offering. Yeah, it was really weird. Erie was like, do you believe in love? I don't understand what you mean. It was, yes. Yeah, love is real. Yeah. But I don't really understand or know what you mean. It's like, do you believe in God? Well, yeah, God's real. But you know what I mean? Well, now that we're on that financial thing, I mean, anytime, like, you guys are in my chat, you guys can help each other, I guess, but you do know that, like, you could just send me money instead of badgering each other about that. Well, that's nice at least. I got a Honda. Honda's, yeah, send me money. But yeah, it was weird. I didn't understand what he meant by, do you believe in love? Yes. Is it, like, am I supposed to be loving somebody? Is something going on? Wonder where that girl came from? Which one? Which one? I think I've seen one man. Evie George? Oh, I didn't know that was a girl. Me much either till I got here. I don't know. I don't know where she came from. I like it. I like it. Get 2 for $5 spicy chicken sandwiches. It's like McChicken. It feels better though. But it's, I guess, not the same, but it's the same. So. Yeah, those are pretty good. Actually, that might have been what we had the other day. I love hot, like, jalapenos and shit. It might have been the girl from the coffee shop. Little cute girl. Told her I liked her top. Beautiful. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. But, dude, I don't know. And I could only imagine, because I was nice or loving to a girl, they're trying to be like, well, this is the real one, and now he's trying to cheat on you or some bullshit. I have no idea. It was some nonsense. So you can't even take a shit without somebody saying something from halfway through the locker room. Like, is it real? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Weird stuff out here in the world sometimes. But to Evie, do I believe in not having sex before marriage? I do now. I do, yeah. Yeah, I really do. Honestly, I probably always have. Just because there's so much more to do in life than just have sex. But then again, I am a horn dog, so anything could fucking happen. Shit, I wake up right next to John hard like almost every other morning, so there's not much I can do. Plus, I don't really get laid. I've only been laid like, 2 or 3 times in the past like 10 years, so, Yeah, but then you're making a lot of it about sex. You see, it's not about sex, it's about the woman. It's about the woman. And I'll tell you like this, if she ain't got the best pussy, bro, she gonna give some fire ass head. Why you think big girls give some fire ass head? It is what it is. That's all right sometimes. Sometimes that's all right. Lust versus commitment. Yeah, but there's you can lust for a whole bunch of things, not just sex. But in saying that, if the sex is trash, I don't want to marry her. You know what I mean? I guess. No, I mean, yes and not really. Yeah, if it's not good, that's practice makes perfect. I use that as a pickup line sometimes. I forget how I use it because it's been so long. Something about practice makes perfect. Oh, something about kids. Something about having kids, but practice makes perfect. We could just, work it out. But well, but you see what you're saying though? You're saying that sex has that much to do with your relationship. So if you truly like a girl, it doesn't truly matter about having sex. Teriyaki, be nice. You know what I mean? Which, do I care? I don't know anymore. Like, me at the end of the day, like, shit, we can go do anything. I can love any girl for any fucking reason. I could think of a business and full shoot on a business just to fucking do it. Like, hey, I got all the free time in the world, so I can make it for you. I could do all of this other shit. You like video games, I play them. You like music, I listen. You like working out, I do that. You like food, I enjoy it. You like going on walks every fucking day. What do you like? Because I do it. So it makes it very easy for me to just love any one person. Very fucking easy. Except if the woman doesn't like me drinking, we might run into a little bit of problems. Why? Because I'm going to drink. You can accept it and love me, or you cannot accept it and love me. Still going to drink. Those are things you can't change. Now, do I have to drink all the time? No, but for probably football season on Saturday, yeah, maybe a beer or two. We go out and play games at like Dave & Buster's, yeah, I'm probably going to get a beer. We go out to dinner, I might have a beer. Why? I like beer. We go out and have a picnic, I don't necessarily need a beer. We go on a walk, don't necessarily need a beer. Go to the gym, don't necessarily need a beer. Sitting there chilling, just watching TV, don't necessarily need a beer. But if we're going to get up and go out, I'm definitely going to go get my ass a beer. We're going to play in a co-ed softball or volleyball or something league, I'm probably going to have a beer. Why? We're playing with women, and I shouldn't be a dick or go too hard. Unless we're all on that page about going that hard. David gets it. Don't like high sex. That is a lightweight. But yeah, I mean, should you wait to have sex? Probably, just so you don't make your relationship about sex, so that you make sure that you truly love the woman before you marry her, because loving somebody is different than getting laid. So let me tell you like this, teriyaki. And what I mean by that is you can go get laid with any woman you want that would have you. You can't, I mean, you can, but it's not that love, that connection won't be with every woman. You know what I'm saying? But you can have sex with any woman you want. So you see the difference? That's why it's good not to make it about sex.
Yo, you ever had sex and thought about your ex?
No.
I've done that.
I wouldn't say the relationship is about sex. It's just an important part of the relationship, though. Like, third most important topic in the relationship. You don't know a lot of topics. You don't have a lot of topics to talk about. There's school, there's the gym, there's work. There's what you want to do in your life. Imagine not asking that question. Like, hey, where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do in life? Me? I'm just chilling, be a good person, whatever. I'll go do whatever. Depends what it is. You know what I mean? It's not as important as you think it is. The world makes it important, but it's not that. Commitment in each other and communication top it. But I would say amazing sex is third most. Well, yeah, amazing. How many times is it gonna be amazing? Every time? Let me tell you, some people will watch the same movie saying this is the most amazing movie, and then you get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that. You know, that's like going to the same bar every day. Sometimes you get a little tired of doing the same thing over and over again. So no, it's not. No, you're missing the point here. Doing the same thing over and over again might get you like a little bit different feelings, a little bit different. Well, you can go for a walk.
Take a piss.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
But nevertheless, it is what it is. Are you pissing right here by the car? Should you go in somewhere? Probably.
No, I'm looking. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be back.
All right. But yeah, so, you know, just don't let that be like the deciding factor in your relationship. I guess, yes, that feeling is pretty good, but nevertheless, like, I've been loving on oh girl for like, I don't know, close to 10 years, maybe more, maybe close to 11 years. She hasn't talked to me. Now she subtweets and does things just to get to me or to say that she's real with me, but I don't fucking know. And so, never talk to me, never hollered at me, don't get laid, you know, not feel important about her. You know what I mean? Like, so, but I still love her. Am I in love with her? I don't know. It could go either way. I love my God. I love beautiful women. That's like, you know, one of my things. Don't be like that. Which, it's no hate in my heart. It's just like, you ever been put on like the back burner and like damn near talked down to? It's like you just lose your importance in the world. You know, like the things you make important are what's important. So if you don't like, if like your dog is loving on you and you don't think it's important to love on your dog back, or to feed your dog or water your dog, the dog will die or it'll go love on somebody else. That's just what it is. It'll go to where the love is needed. So like my brother gets mad at me because the kids don't get a whole bunch of love from him like that. So what happens when I give them love? Well, they always want to go hang out with Uncle Tanner. And he gets a little jealous, but it's like all you have to do is share the love. So like for me, with old girl, she hasn't been sharing love. Now you could say that she shares love or it's real, but hell if I know. If it's real, I don't know who it's real with. It'll probably be real about me, but not necessarily real with me. I'm going to delete that message. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. You didn't... Yeah, it's not autocorrect. I don't know. Buy him... I don't buy my nieces or nephews anything. Ever. Well, maybe some chips or something. Candy. Normally, I buy it for myself and then share it with them. Why? Because that's just material shit. Love is different than that. Love is being there when you need it. Love is teaching you how to ride your bike, teaching you how to play sports or play a game, or going to play with you at the park. It's that time that you put in. So like me personally, I put a lot of time loving in on oh girl, but it's all been through the internet because she won't be real. Now, granted, I try to be real about it, but hell if I know. I don't know if 5's a good age for that, but I would give a sip to my, 10-year-old, 12-year-old. So.
Alright, man. Alright.
Not like that younger kids. I do 10 to 13 or 10 to 12, somewhere in there. But nevertheless, that's just what's real. So like girl, like Iman, if she's trying to be real with me on the other side and say, well, this is what's real, and I go love on somebody else, though she's trying to subtweet me and be real about me, but she won't be real in flesh with me, then you haven't proven that you deserve that love. So that love will wander until somebody essentially picks it up. Though you could still keep the stream and be real about the stream, I guess. I don't know what that gets you. I have no idea what that gets you. Probably get you a tattoo or something. I have no idea. A lesson learned. So, anyways, but that's how I feel about the whole thing. Now, is she kind of in the same boat as my family? Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. There's a song. It's a ain't nobody safe at the end, brother. Ain't nobody. I mean, everybody get to heaven gates, but you don't repent, you don't do what's right. Shit. I tried to tell you guys, I love you guys to death, and I'll sit as the sweet one and be very loving, but sweet doesn't mean ran over in the world. Sweet doesn't mean take all your shit. Still be sweet and loving, but you know what I mean? I'm still a person or a grown-ass man, so, if you're not going to treat me right, I'll just fucking leave. But I don't want to leave until you know what I mean? Didn't want to, but at some point, there's some things you can't control. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't want to leave my house. Your house burnt down. You got to go. Well, I don't want to leave. Well, you got to go. So. But that's just what's real. Which it's yeah. No homo. It just is what it is. So I think because of loving on old girl, I think Jeff kind of ran off or took my love and was real with it, because it's like, dude, I'm like, and no offense to old girl, but like old girl called me, that's where the simp came from, because I was just seeing as just being nice and sweet and loving. Old girl doesn't know, she don't know who the fuck I am. What up, sweet corn? I'm doing all right. But nevertheless, I'd love old girl and everybody till the end of the world. That doesn't now listen to me, that doesn't mean that you're gonna did you see the face right there? The ghost? I think that was Kendrick. I think that was Death. But anyways, that doesn't mean that you're gonna get married to like necessarily her. Doesn't mean, because like, is she real about that shit? I guess she's real about going to get in a ring. She's real about going to play kickball when I want to play kickball, but then like you leave me out of everything. So does that mean you're going to marry the real one? Probably not. You're just real about everything he's wanted or been doing or saying. But if you're not real in flesh with him, then you're going to be real in flesh with somebody else, right? So if I'm like, man, I want to go play kickball, and you go play kickball because you're trying to be real with my stream or real with me, but you're not real with me, then you're fucked. Then you'll find somebody to marry, but it won't be the right one. It won't be the same one. And whose fault is that? That's just a lesson learned. That's how you learn a lesson. So but nevertheless, it is what it is. But that doesn't mean anybody else wins her soul. I would sit here and say that she just doesn't get me. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I guess that means she's just not the real one, but somebody else will be. So it's not a big deal. If she's not it, then there's somebody else. I'm pretty sure I hit the nail on the hammer when I fucking shouted out years and years and years and years ago. But, and we all have excuses. We all have excuses to why, oh, this is why I didn't make it real, or this or that or the other. You know, the world will tell you it's clout. Brother, so is everybody talking about me on their fucking music. They just don't want to admit the truth. They'd rather leave at the bottom than be real about who he is. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be real through the streets, but then when it comes down to being real in flesh, it's like, fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, we'll be real about what he does and what he says and what's real, but then when it's like, hey, but then it's like, fuck it. So I would sit here and say Kendrick is a real person and he can make it real if he wants to with her soul, but I'll be honest, the real Kendrick married Whitney. He has his own soulmate. We were just trying to save old girl and get old girl to go home. So she does or she doesn't. I've done all I can do. You know what I mean? Like you toss all your change into the wishing well. What else are you gonna do? Go dive back in, get your change back, and try it again? Nothing you can do. No, his wife is Whitney. They grew up together. This is a match made in heaven. They stayed together. They're still together. They grew up together. It's just the way it is. So I wouldn't bring Kendrick into because there's a no-go. Like, I think they were like 7, 8 years old hanging out together. Then grew up, fell in love, went to the same high school. You know, they were probably in love as a child. That's just the way it is. Pedialyte is not Gatorade. Full of electrolytes. So, anyways, and I'm not going to lie, I've been doing my job pretty well with O Girl because we pulled her soul and pulled her back outside. which is beneficial. So at least he or she knows what's real again, instead of getting lost on the internet, you know, and caught up in all the nonsense that she thinks is quote unquote real. You know what I mean? But I mean, at some point, like, I was real through the internet, and it was damn near a risk to try to go, like, almost get her. But shit. Whatever. And then she's like, well, if he's going to be real, then he'll be real in flesh. I'm real in flesh. I'm not going to go to your... I'm not going to be a fanboy. You call me a fucking simp. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I'm fan? I don't know. I like women. I like beautiful women. But I'm not going to go, like, stalker... track her down. That's quite honestly why I've sat at Long Beach and haven't really went over to LA that much. I don't want to get over there and like caught up in that shit. You know what I mean? Because at some point that's just weird, sketchy. Like, I hung out with like Waka Flocka. I don't want no pictures. I don't want no autograph. I want to drink a beer. So we drank some beer and we smoked some weed. I don't care about none of that fucking shit. I don't look up to you guys. I sit at the top. I haven't tried the strawberry watermelon. I love strawberry. Love strawberries. But nevertheless, she's still very real about like the shit through my life. So that's pretty cool. But all of that means nothing if you're just going to be real through the internet. Like, if you're just going to be real about what he's saying, and maybe him saying, well, I want to go camp, and you go camp, what does that do? You're missing a key point to the puzzle. That's why you're real with the stream and not real with the real one. That's why it looks like she won the stream and not the real one. Because she hasn't... You know what I mean? Which, at some point, she's just got to take a risk. Risk for reward. You know what I mean? Like, if a girl hollers at you, are you gonna, like, holler back? And it's so weird because, like, I was hollering, but then it's like, oh, but I'll get, like, the dating app Tinder and everything. So it's like, well, that just doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. That makes no fucking sense. So, it's just kind of crazy. But I don't have a lot of battery probably left, so I gotta go, guys. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. You know what I mean? That I might go hit the gym. I'm not real sure. Maybe do some abs. Maybe do some abs or something. I have no idea. Yeah. Well, I the laptop only charged to 33%. So, anyways, yep. Deuces, peace and love.